are back in the building. A sister had to go and do some soul work. I had to get out of the country. I had been planning my retreat for like months. So I am so glad to be back in the building. And I am so glad to have this special guest with me, guys. And we're not going to waste any time. But before he gets to talking and taking the stage, because he's got some real good stuff to tell us, I'm just happy I got him because I know he's so busy and he's taking the time out of his Sunday to sit with us, to be in the building with us. So I gotta give him a cheer because we can't do this without you. So thank you.
No, thanks for having me.
All right. Oh my God, I'm so excited because I know I booked you a minute ago and I kept DMing you like, is this a good time? Is this a good time? And you always was really consistent with, okay, not right now, sis, but when I do get that time, I got you. So one, I want to say thank you to the newest subscribers. Like, you understand, bro, we cannot do this without people really taking the time to follow us, to love on us, and just be a follower and also a supporter of what we do. Because this stuff takes time.
A lot of time.
It's not something we wake up and be like, I think we want to create content. We don't have a choice. We love it, right?
Right.
So without further ado, guys, put your hands together for the amazing, the digital creator. Kicks Music is Art is in the house, baby. Yes, welcome to
Jays. Everybody. What's good, y'all?
Okay, tell us about yourself, man, because I'm so excited to hear from you. What's up? Talk to us.
Well, as Jay mentioned, I am I go by Kicks Music Art. I am a digital creator, content creator. I'm also a footwear designer, and I am a social media manager for, I don't know if I can say it out loud, so I'm not, but I am a social media manager for a company. But yeah, like I love sneakers, been into them for a long time, and decided to take that route into the footwear industry. And I'm working on some stuff that I'll probably be able to talk a little bit about tonight. But I got some stuff in the works coming soon.
Oh my God. First of all, when I saw you, because I saw you a long time ago, I mean, I'm going to say maybe a year and a half, I was just like, who is this guy? And I love how you have the palette with the sneakers.
Oh yeah.
And the brush, and you're like, and then you go to the screen, and all of a sudden we get this digital work of art.
Yeah.
Where does your inspiration come from? Because it is so freaking dope. Like, where do you get it? Do you just wake up and be like, I think I'm gonna do that today?
It really depends. It like some stuff just pop up to me. Luckily, I got a good community of people around me. Like, I get some ideas from my wife. Me and my homeboy Jay Will, like, we talk a lot. Like, we talk literally every day. And
cool.
Yeah, we talk every day, and I bounce ideas off of him and vice versa. So it's like, also a lot of inspiration come from stuff that I love. You know, my name is Kicks Music and Art. Those are my three loves: sneakers, music, and art. So I might hear something, or I might see something, and my brain just start going. You know, I before doing all this, I was a creative first. Like, I always, you know, draw and all that stuff. So, or drew more so, Jesus. But I always drew growing up.
No perfection is not. You can't be perfect on this channel. I'm sorry.
Nah,
mistakes gotta be made. We love mistakes.
Yeah, but yeah, I've just always been a creative person. So, like I said, I'll get ideas just from seeing something. Like, I heard something one time recently, and it sparked the whole idea for my first sound, which is like a top 5 sound. But it reminded me, like, I got the inspiration from a you know, a radio playlist. You know how some cities are like top 8 at 8 or top 5 at 5. So I just created like a top 5, but it kind of sound like a radio station, and I go through like a top 5 of some sneakers.
Where is that at? Is that on your Instagram?
It's on Instagram and TikTok. I've made one post. I got another post coming this week with a top 5 Pierre Moss.
That is amazing. And you know, as an educator, we have so many kids that have that fine art ability
Yeah,
to just grab a creative, it could be a note, and all of a sudden their brain is now painted a
that's it.
mural in their head. Because I know you're in education. How does this work, what you do, affect how you influence in the classroom? Because that's so amazing how you can mesh the two and
Yeah.
balance the two.
Yeah, so um when I was in the classroom, I actually stepped away this year.
Oh
It's
no.
brief intermission, that's all.
I know that's right.
But yeah, so when I was in the classroom, you know, sneakers, like kids, like I work with kids like me that grew up in the same kind of area and everything. So sneakers is like the first thing, like, oh, he rich, he rich. I'm like, I'm not rich. I'm an adult now. I got money to buy shoes. But
Right.
when I was y'all age, like I couldn't get the shoes I wanted. And a lot of these kids decked out way more than I was when I was a kid. But
Same.
more so with that, I just want to teach my students like art can take you all different kind of places. Like me creating content is a version of art.
It
Also,
is.
me being a sneaker designer is a version of art. But art is buildings. Art is literally anything that you can see physically. Started with a sketch. Like if it was a building, if it was a desk in a classroom, your sneakers, even a pencil had to be drawn how it was going to look aesthetically at one point. So
True.
everything is a piece of art. So it's not just taking pencil to paper or paint to canvas. It's literally everything you can think of.
Wow. And I'm gonna say this, just the how you broke it down, I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure kids in that classroom were just so inspired by you. Just the fact that you probably look like them, because the
Yeah.
majority of the kids I serve look like me, which is
Yeah.
great. And they can connect right instantaneously to your words.
Yeah.
And you create the legacy. I'm gonna agree with Lamont Folsom. I got the goat in the building. Like Lamont, thank you so much for being here and saying that. And Demetrius, you are so right. Airship King. You
I got.
really do love you some airships.
But we'll talk about that in a minute though.
Hold on, Demetrius. We he about to slam this in a minute. Hold on. So let's just go down the chat right quick because I know
Yeah.
that you invited some people and thank you. We got Demetrius in the building representing. Where is he from? Is
Roach
he
was
from
good. He from
ATL?
Chicago. He
Oh,
from Chicago.
my city?
Yeah.
You in my city right
I
now?
don't know if he there, but I know he from
He
Chicago.
from the city. He from the Windy City. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Demetrius, are you from the side, like north, south, east, and west? Because suburbs don't count. I'm sorry. Suburbs do not count. And we got Bloom Sis in the building. Who is this right here? Who
That's
is
my
this?
wife.
Hey, wifey.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in the building. Look, she's like, let's go. She holding you down, which is how wifey should. Oh, he responded. Southside 111th. Okay,
Look.
Demetrius. I went to high school at Chicago Ag of Agricultural Sciences. You get the stamp of approval. We got Dale Verde in the building.
What's
Is it
good, D?
Dolly or Dale?
It's Dale.
Dale, what's up,
Yeah.
Dale? Thank you for coming in the building. Gregory,
Appreciate y'all.
right? Showing up for you. They showing up for you. Hey, she said the gang. Hey, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. Back at you. Thank you so much for coming on. Okay, before we keep going, I do want to showcase some of his work. I want to say, I think you're so amazing.
Thank you.
Like, yeah, I really do believe that the content world really needs Black, educated, positive men in it and showcasing so much education. Like
Hmm.
that's the thing with you. You really do take initiative to showcase some things that we need to learn.
Yeah.
It's not about just wearing the shoes, right?
Yeah.
That's a big part of what we do. But you also are bringing like, hey, you need to do this. You should do that. So let's look at your pictures. Boom. Okay. This is like a Kanye West album. Like it looks like a Kanye West album.
Yeah, that I did that a video, but I did that in North Carolina at a place called Camp North End.
Wow.
Actually, my homegirl, Melissa Chanel, with Kicks and Froze, her headquarters is over there too.
Dope background. I love. Okay, so tell me a little bit about this. The art behind it, the intention behind it, the vision. Very dope. Like this idiot spends way too much money on sneakers, and this guy encourages it. Tell us about
So
this.
the funny thing about that is that's low key. So there's a quote that says, I can't remember the whole thing, but it ends with like great artists still, right? So I've
Mhm.
seen a post that says something similar, but it wasn't related to sneakers. And the art was like trash. But with me being able, like, with me being an
Wow.
artist, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna pile up some sneaker boxes. I'm gonna do my character, and then I'm gonna just write the same kind of caption or a similar caption. So I can't even take 100% credit for that. I could take 100% aesthetic credit because I drew it. But other than that, I've seen the idea and I just thought of a way to try to make it better.
Wow. 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 I agree. Lamont is also saying too, listen, he definitely do encourage you to buy shoes.
I don't encourage nobody. I just I just post shoes. if you want to buy them after I talk about them, that's on you.
I mean, with the aesthetic that you put into this, like this visual, it would make me be like, let me go and stack my shoes up and take a picture next to my shoes. And that's the idea. I just love how you still stay true to who you are and where you're coming from. So you were born and raised out of Atlanta.
No, so I was it's a long story, but I was
Okay.
born in Philadelphia, moved to
Really?
Richmond, Virginia, um, when I was 7. I was raised in Richmond. I moved to Atlanta in 2013, or was it 2013?
Okay.
Um, and then moved back to Virginia when COVID got bad. Was there for like 2 years, and really just came back to Atlanta this past summer.
Oh,
Khaled
lovely.
was good. Appreciate you joining.
Yeah. Oh, you see, Khaled? I like
Yeah,
that. KMA. KMA. What that mean?
Kicks music art.
I see. I told you there's no perfection. There's no
Look,
perfection.
I got you. It's all good.
And I ain't ate dinner. So I love that. Okay. We also have Lordana. Lordana as
Yeah,
learning about shoes every day, didn't realize how much impact they have. Do you
yeah,
want to touch on that? Because they really do. They really
yeah,
do have a huge
yeah,
impact.
definitely. Sneakers to me are a cultural it's like a cultural. I'm trying to think of the best phrase, but basically it any culture it'll bring you
Awareness.
together. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a cultural like bridge, right? So you can literally be outside and see somebody with a specific pair of shoes and can tell if or if not they're in the sneaker culture. You might be like, oh shoot, I see you got the mocha Travis's on, or somebody might be like,
Right.
oh yeah, and that could spark a conversation.
True
And even
that.
something simple like, I see you got the Harachis, and then some people might be like, oh yeah, these my workout shoes. They might not be in the culture, but it depends on the reaction you get. You can
Mhm.
really I've started so many conversations with people I don't know based off of a shoe. Like, oh, I see what you got on. Like, oh,
Yep. Yep.
and even doing that, that makes people feel good about what they wearing. It's like, okay. And I used to do it with my kids. Like when, see, with me being an art teacher and I taught elementary, I literally taught pretty much every kid in the school from
Oh, that's
kindergarten to fifth
wonderful.
grade.
That's
And
wonderful.
so they will always be like, Mr. Jordan, you see my new shoes? They would be excited, and I would always, big them up. Like they could have been from Walmart, they could have been from Hibbett's, but
Mhm.
I used to big them up. That's a good shoe right there too. I
Yeah,
got
listen,
those.
because that just made me want to pull up that picture. You
Yeah.
bigging up other kids, but your sneaker collection is a big up.
Well, thank
Like,
you.
what is up with this shoe, man? What is
so
up with
that
this shoe?
That shoe is from a black owned brand called 99 Products. They're based out of New York.
Ooh.
They actually reached out to me at the start of the year and asked me if they could send me some of their shoes and review their shoes. So they sent me 3 pair. That's one of my favorite. That's called the Carver, based off of George Washington Carver. Um,
I
and
saw
it's
that.
that's the composite colorway. But yeah, it
Wow.
that's that's a dope shoe. You say you got to get
Look
the
at
timeline
all
right.
of
Yeah,
the
you gotta get the
different
time.
look at all of the different colors and just how the shapes are made.
Yeah, it was like the guy Brandon is a guy
Wow.
named Brandon that designed it. Like I seen some of the sketches prior, like he posted some sketches recently, like when he was working on it, and the organic shapes really set it aside from a lot of other
Mm,
sneakers in the market. And they have a saying called "Move with Meaning," which I
mm.
like. That's like their slogan.
And this is called what? Who again?
They're from 99 Products, a brand out of New York.
Let me put them down. I'm gonna put them in the description box. 99 products. So
Yeah.
when you connect with these entrepreneurs and
Hmm.
they see the hard work that you put into creating your content, they want to work with you.
Yeah.
Wow, God is good, man. I
Yeah. It's
pray that
like,
you continue to get all that good work for you. I
thank
push it
you.
out to you
I
because
appreciate
you
it.
deserve that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I see the thing. I try to, cause it's not just me. It's a lot of other people that do good work that I'm attached with, or
Mhm,
that I guess come up in the same content class. That's kind of how I think about it. Like content class. Some of us
mhm.
came in at around the same time or are now like
Wow.
tight, but like they sent shoes out to some of my other friends that make content as well, just to get their name out there, but also allow other people the opportunity to review their shoes as well.
Mhm. Yeah, you are doing some really good work. I'm with your wife. That shoe is fire. It is so fire. But I can see why they want to work with you. Guys, if you go to his Instagram page and you are new to the channel, you're new to him, you got to check out. It is reel after reel after reel after reel after reel, and it is reels that's worth watching
Yeah.
because he's connecting in so many different ways. Community, art, his classes, his engagements. Like, I just love everything you're doing. Okay. So please don't
Thank you.
stop because you know how hard it can
I'm
get.
not.
You
Yeah.
know, them days we be like, I don't know about this, Jesus. I don't know
Yeah.
if I want to keep going with this. But then you come across people who are really inspired by you. Like, you inspire me for sure. So
Uh,
thank you.
well,
Thank
thank you. Like I really do it because it's something I like doing, and I hope that one day bring forth more
you. Yeah.
opportunities financially. But
Yeah.
um,
You gonna get it, bro. It's
I
coming.
appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming. Just keep staying the pace. Keep staying the pace. Laura, okay, let me go back up because is it Yitty D? Yitty
Yittity.
Yitty D. Yitty D. Yitty
Yeah.
D has been saying a couple of things. It's a huge interview.
Huge
Okay,
interview.
Yitty D, boy, girl. I'm kind of hard to figure out.
That's my. I think that's my boy. Yeah, because Lamont was already there, so that got to be Chris.
What up, Chris? Yitty D. Oh, rest in peace, Pops. That was
Pops.
my
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. Sugar Pops. Sugar Pops. He from that era. I see that. He from that era.
Yeah.
I'm with Lorana Donna. You're right. You are so inspirational, even for more than the shoes. I
Yeah.
agree. We love you up in here. Lamont says he had a custom pair. Hey Lamont, stop spilling the beans, baby. We going there. We going there, Lamont. Stop spilling them beans, baby.
Yeah, I did it. I did a pair for him. What, maybe 2 years
Wow.
ago? Yeah, that's like that's my brother for real. For real, that's my best friend though. I've
Oh
known
man.
him shit over about 20 years. It's crazy. God damn,
Really?
that's crazy. Yeah. Oh wait,
I
can
need
I
to
curse?
see
I'm
them.
sorry.
Did he tag you? Did he tag you to the shoes that you created? Did he tag you that you custom?
um, I tagged him, but it's I post almost every day, if not every day. So it might have been 2 years ago. So that's 700 plus posts that you might have to go back, but
I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna DM him and say, hey, can you send me a picture of his shoes so I can tag him to the post?
yeah.
That's awesome. So you do custom work on the side, or is this
Yeah.
just something you do for friends and family?
Well, no, I did it as another way to make money. Because
Gotcha.
I just love shoes, and I was like, if I can make more money, that's more sneaker money. That's how I looked
Right.
at it. So
Right.
I would do it. It was just time. It was like it's really time consuming. And the type of custom I did for him was painting, airbrushing, and drawing. The other type of custom I do, we'll talk about a little later. I
Okay.
actually, it's more work, but I actually enjoy doing those more though.
You do, and you gonna
Yeah.
show us.
Yep.
Woo! Okay, y'all, we're getting close to that part. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, so Laura Donna's saying not the work
I'm
fee in
working
the
for you.
object.
Look, you got to.
Okay.
The
Oh,
money ain't the shoes ain't can't come without the money.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's just how it all flows in that order.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we have gotten about 20 minutes of getting to know him. It is time for me to start playing that music where we are now welcoming his heat. Kicks
Okay.
Music Art. You in the building, baby. You setting off April. So are we started with your number 1 or we started with your number 3? Which
um
one are we working with?
so like I mentioned to you earlier, it's hard for me to choose like 1, 2, and 3. The 3 shoes that I sent you
Yeah.
before, they all have different meanings to me. I'm gonna start with 1, and it's the sneaker that really turned me into a sneakerhead, right? So
Oh, here
this
we go.
is, I wouldn't rate it as number 1, but this is my first shoe that I'm gonna show. But the Cool Gray 11 is the sneaker that got me into the game. This shoe made me say, "That's a sexy shoe." Like I gotta have
Oh,
that in my collection. Um,
oh my
and I
God.
was able to get these when they dropped. What, 2 years ago? I actually had 2 pairs, and I should have kept that other pair, just so I could have one on ice. But I love this pair. Like I said, the with me being in the game long enough and doing interviews, a lot of people say the Jordan 11 is what got them in the game.
Mhm.
But this shoe specifically, the Cool Gray, yeah, this I had to have it. And
Wow.
like I said, I should have kept that second pair.
Okay,
But this,
give us a 360 of that shoe, bro, because
oh
there's a
yeah.
lot of people that come here that don't know anything about these shoes. What is it about the materials that you love?
It's, I mean, the shoe itself, like when Tinker Hatfield designed the shoe,
Yeah.
he intended for this shoe to be worn with a suit, believe it or
Mm,
not. So this was like the first shoe a lot of sneakerheads feel like you could dress up. And like Boys to Men, when the Concord came out, Boys to Men did a whole photo shoot full in a suit with the Concord 11s on. But with the Cool Grays, normally the upper is a mesh, like
mm.
up in here, but this is all suede, and I'm a sucker for suede. Like I like good suede shoes, so this is a good suede nubuck material up top. We got the great patent leather going around, traditional Jordan 11 laces. We
Yes.
have a suede tongue as well. And like I said, normally all this that I'm talking about, that suede, is a mesh material.
Wow.
But yeah, and then of course you got the icy blue sole. I have worn these, but they kind of look like I haven't. But I trust me, I wear all my shoes.
Look at that. Look at that polyurethane. So
Yeah,
like look at how
carbon fiber.
that fiber is
Yeah,
beautiful too. I am a sucker for the 11s as well. I got
yeah,
to agree with you there. They are a luxury shoe.
yeah.
And for what
I,
I found out, I love, see again, you bring education. That was one of Jordan's like preferred choices was
yeah,
the Jordan 11. And
yeah.
he was very in love and he played a lot of games
He
in
did.
those Cool Grays. When he
Yeah,
was with the Wizards, he played.
Wizards. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was his preferred shoe with the Wizards.
I love that shoe. Look at it. Look, Laura Donna talking about, yes, we wear the 11s. We wear the 11s. So
Yeah,
listen, when you come on Jays4Dayz, I have some really amazing questions that I want to ask you.
yeah.
One, thank you. You opened up the show with bam, here we go, Jordan 11. So let me ask you this, because you are in the community, and I often wonder, what are some things that you guys go through when you're interviewing? Because it seems like everybody's doing it, right?
Hmm.
So, what positives and negatives have you faced being involved in the community events? Because I'm sure everybody's out there too doing the same thing you doing, but you got a twist to yours, and it's a good twist.
And I think
So,
like with the community, what I think really one of the worst things that I faced in the community was somebody trying to steal a concept or idea, right? So I created Kicktober probably 2 years ago. And I still can't even take 100% credit for that because like I said, I was an artist too. So in the art community, there's something called Inktober. So every
mm,
October you get a prompt or you get prompts for each days and you draw something based on that prompt. Once I geared my focus towards sneakers, I realized there was nothing like that. And I was like, hey,
mhm.
well, I actually had the idea for probably like 2 years prior to me doing it.
Oh, wow.
And then once I really got serious with the content and I wanted to push and challenge myself, I created my first 31 prompts for Kicktober in 2021. Yeah,
Wow.
2021 was the first year. And it was dope. Like I was surprised by how many people just picked up on it. And last year was crazy. So it
Listen, you looking at one of your fans. I posted in the month of October,
yeah.
Kicktober, I hashtag, and so I went in the hashtag to see who all was doing it too, because
Yeah.
you got my girl out of ATL, I mean my girl out of LA. Oh God, why did I just forget her name? She gonna
Who,
kill me.
Katricia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
T.
what she said, not sweet like the drink,
Not
baby.
yeah, yeah.
She started it. Everybody, and then I went into the hashtag, and it was so many people
Yeah. And I appreciate
hashtagging
that.
Kicktober. I
Yeah.
did it. I was like, I like it, and I'm here for it. And I haven't met him yet, but I
Yeah.
love the. It was just very innovative, just like Lord Don is saying. It was very innovative, and it is yours. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand,
Kicktober is definitely mine, but
Kicktober is yours.
the idea, the idea, like I don't want to take the full like credit, but
Hmm.
definitely it's paying homage. And like I
Hmm.
said, great artists still. That's like something in the art
Yeah.
community. Like Michelangelo and all the quote unquote greats or masters of art took ideas or inspiration from each other and then made something their own. So I essentially do that with some of the stuff that I do. I'll see something done and like I said, I when I heard the radio thing the other day and I was like, I'm gonna make
Hmm.
me a top five and it's gonna sound like the radio joint. Like,
Hmm.
I haven't seen or heard anybody in the community do anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
But you know what? Listen, we really do need that, because the ideas have to keep evolving.
Yeah.
If we keep everything the same, it's just going to get redundant and very boring. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that we have you that have that ability to organically snap, and then
Yeah.
boom, there's like a, again, Mark Anthony, a Virgil type of
Yeah.
like buildup of a visionary and a design. Like we
Yeah.
need that. So I'm with Misfits Radio. You're not stealing it. It is paying homage and respecting the inspiration, because we
Yeah.
really do need you out there, dude. Like you
Appreciate
bringing that flavor. And I'm for every October, I'm gonna be
it.
hashtagging. And that was the most I ever posted too. I noticed that
Listen,
too.
I get that from a lot
Posted
of
more.
people.
Yep, I posted way more. I love that. Okay, so that you just come on, Matt. Give us one more good turn of those cool grades, because I don't have them yet, and I wish I would have snagged them things. Yes, baby, y'all look at those. They do go with everything. Laura Donna was saying that no, Cano. Oh, my husband, No CD. Hey, David, he has a pair of those, and he loves that shoe.
Yeah, man. I,
Yeah,
I I think I need to get one more so I could wear these more. It's like
yeah.
certain shoes that I love like that. I
Hmm.
need to have two pairs so I could really wear them.
I love that too. Expansion. I love it. And hey, wifey's right. Guys, every time October hit, if you're watching this, because we're live on three platforms right now. I got you on Twitter. I
Okay.
got you on Facebook right now and YouTube. If you are going to be posting anything sneaker related or just I got what like just what apparel, you tell people what they should be doing when October roll around.
Well, Kicktober is focused on sneakers. Now,
Hmm.
I just started something this year called Kicks and Legacy, which is my Black History Month challenge. And so Kicks and Legacy is highlighting black designers, not just in sneakers, but in the industry. So if you got like the shirt that I'm wearing is from a black and Filipino brand called Better Every Day. They make display cases. But I wear, and now I realized like in the past years I've gotten rid of a lot of brands and I've started wearing a lot more black owned brands. And not just because
I
they're
love
black owned, because the quality is great, is I
that.
can
Hmm.
vibe with a lot of the messages in it. So Kicks and
Hmm.
Legacy in February is another challenge that I do, which is sneakers and clothes or apparel or any home decor. It's just black based in general. So if you want to join Kicks and Legacy next year, feel free. It's
Heck
not just
yeah.
sneakers, it's everything.
I love that. And that starts in February.
Yep. So
And
I
so
did
when
it.
we do a
My
hashtag,
uh
what should our hashtag say?
Kicks, the letter N, legacy.
Ooh. Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
And that is if we buy from Black owned, we
Yeah,
tag
you
that on it. And then
yep.
we okay. I
show
got that.
show show them whether it's a sneaker, like if it's a sneaker, if it's a apparel, a hat. Just you could tag, you could talk about, like with me, I like to give history on like
Yeah,
brands or
you do.
sneakers and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So I like to talk about the brand and who they are, where they came from, and why I specifically rock with them. And in
Wow.
February, you can do that. You could
Yep,
really just talk your talk with the brands that you like.
that's right. That's right. And listen, hey, you just made me remember TG was doing that too. You
Mhm.
guys did a reel together.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
we've
okay.
done. I think we've done three of them so far. I'm
Yes.
trying. I'm trying to get her to do more. I just know she'd be busy too. But
Yeah, she's blowing up just like you.
yeah, she's
She's
killing it.
blowing up.
I
Yeah.
got to meet her this past summer during SneakerCon LA. We went to me and Jay Will went out to SneakerCon LA and got with some other content creators in our content class.
Yeah, I can't wait. We plan on coming to ATL and we're gonna do a
Okay.
photo shoot with Tasha D Visuals.
Okay.
And I need all of y'all to be up in that photo shoot. But we
Yeah.
won't talk no more about that. We'll let that
Let
just
us know.
come about.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be the creative designer on what we should be doing. Hopefully you're available because I know you're like crazy busy. Okay, here we go, man. He's moving along real well, y'all. Now we head into his number two shoe. What
All
you
right.
bringing to the building, bruh?
It's tough. I'm gonna go with these only because I'm gonna save the ones I probably talk most about last. So
Boom.
these are my off-white UNCs signed by Virgil Abloh before he passed. So I got to meet him the year he passed actually here in Atlanta when he came and did like he had a speaking engagement at the High Museum of Art for his exhibition called Figures of Speech. So
Oh,
what was crazy is like it was really easy to talk to him. Like all you had to do was wait. But I'm like skipping over stuff because it was just crazy. But they had a conversation with him. Basically, the conversation um was in the auditorium. People got to talk to him after it was over. Everybody left, minus about like maybe 20 people. Everybody had to disperse, but I was seeing where he might be exiting just to see if I could talk to him. And so it was like maybe 15, 20 people out back near his town car.
oh
And
my.
he came out. The people, the museum staff was like, oh, Mr. Abloh has to go. He has to go. He has to go. But he was like, no, no, I'm good. Like, I'll make it.
Oh,
And he sat back, and I swear he talked to us for about a good 30 minutes. He talked to everybody that was out there. He signed whatever you put in front of him. I got three things signed that day. I got a hat signed, I got his book signed, and I got these signed. And shout out to the girl behind me, well, in front of me more so, heard me say, "Dang, I should have got him to sign my shoes." She turned around and was like, "You want me to just give him your shoes?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I took my shoe off. She literally handed it to him right away, and he signed them. But it was, I got the video probably 2 or 3 times on my TikTok, maybe once on my Instagram though. But yeah, these will never leave my collection because Virgil
Bro,
is big
bro.
inspiration to me design wise.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Oh my God. Holy SHIT. Oh my God. I'm with TG. She like, yo, bro, like, I can't talk. Like, this is the first time in my life I can't find words. I always talk. First of all, you met him.
I met him.
And then you got a lecture from him.
Yeah.
And then he signed you. Please bring that shoe back up. This is legendary history right now.
Yeah. And I wear my shoes. Look.
You better wear the shoes.
But I might have worn these maybe 3 times after he signed them.
My God.
And I know two of the times was like in commemoration of his the anniversary of when he died. Fate was on my side. Yeah. So in order for me to get the tickets, right? So you had to get the tickets to even be in the conversation a week before he came. I got up at like 5 a.m. I drove down to the High Museum. I parked, and it was already like 20 people in line. It was like a real life camp out, like back in the day when you used to camp out for shoes. It was like that for the tickets. And I ended up getting 2 tickets for me and my wife.
Oh my God. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, this is that moment, that time, and this shoe is like super monumental. It means a lot to me because I still look to him as a mentor today. And I can say that
him a lot. You remind me of him a lot.
I appreciate that.
Wow.
But yeah, he's done a lot, not just for me, for the design world, and for a lot of people coming up that want to be in design. And one of the things that I love to say about him is he's still teaching the masses without him even being here. He has a whole website called Free Game where he tells you how to build a clothing line, where to source stuff. Like, it's a whole web page full of just ideas and how to find the resources you need to create whatever you're trying to create.
Oh my God. One, I am so glad God blessed you with that opportunity, because out of everybody I've met through sneakers, you deserve that.
Oh,
Like,
man,
when I go to your page, I didn't want to say that because some people don't like being compared to others, but you really do remind me of him. You do. You remind me of him. You move like him. You have a vision and a desire like him. Virgil is one of them Virgil went down as a legacy. Like, he is the GOAT to me. He even did something so beautiful in Chicago in the Boys and Girls Club in one of the worst Black neighborhoods in Chicago. He went and hand painted a mural in the Boys and Girls Club on the south side of Chicago.
That's what's up.
His own hands, he made, just giving that work back to the underprivileged communities. And
That's
you
dope.
got a shoe. First of all, that shoe right now going for $2,000 without the signature. So with the signature, that can buy a whole car for your house right now.
It's priceless to me, and that's I've had some people make some offers toward me, and I'm like, it's never gonna leave my collection. It's never gonna leave my collection. It just, the sentimental value is way too big.
Oh my God. I cannot believe I just saw a pair of Virgil shoes on Jays4Dayz with his signature by you. God is so good. Everybody at home, just say God is good, man.
Yes,
God is so good.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I'm trying not to cry because I cried. This is a moment to shed tears because you are the right guy for that shoe in that moment. Like, I don't know, it
Thank
just
you.
it feels amazing. And thank you for bringing it. Like,
Yeah.
yes,
That was the first shoe. When you told me to pick three, I was like, okay, I know what one is going to be. And it was that one. And then I had to start breaking it down. I was like, all right, what shoes have a meaning to me? So I
yeah,
had
and
to
you
grab
didn't
the
tell
cool
me it was
grays.
fine. You didn't say that. You waited to bring that. See, that's that fine arts brain, man. Always working. Okay, wait, I gotta give one more. I have to do it again because that was too. Oh my God, y'all! Everybody in the chat, just applause. Just give it applause. And rest in peace, Virgil. Rest in peace, Virgil. Wow.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Great
rest in
man.
peace. We love you, Virgil, and we miss you. Thank you. Wow. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Woo. Okay, show's over. Bye, y'all. See you later. Dang, I don't even. I gotta pick my face up off the. Look at wife. Wife is like, Lord
Hey, y'all,
Donna
be
is.
sure y'all subscribe. Be sure y'all subscribe.
Yes,
Help her reach her
please.
goal.
Thank you. I am. I'm trying so bad. Thank
Yeah.
you. Please subscribe to the channel. Like this video because oh my God, I feel like I just met him. Like I feel his spirit here. I'm really into
Yeah.
his energy. I just feel him right now. I feel so blessed. Thank you. That was just a blessing. Like
No,
for
you're
real on
welcome. You're
all
welcome.
levels. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going. All right, here is his number three. I'm so. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. That was a oh my God moment. Thank you, Lizzo. That was a straight oh my God moment. Number three, baby.
All right,
Number
so
three.
number three is kind of, it's not hard, but it's not just one shoe. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way so it's easier for me.
Thank you, wifey,
So
for the compliment. Sorry.
yeah.
She's so amazing. She's just amazing. Okay, go ahead.
So number three is actually two pairs of shoes, but I'm gonna show them one at a time just so I can hold them both
Wait,
on
wait,
the
wait. Let me pull
screen.
you in solo, baby. Woo!
So these are pairs that I made from scratch from taking the shoe surgeon's class. If y'all don't know who the shoe surgeon is a guy named Dominic Chambroni. Based no well, originally based out of New York. Now he lives in LA. But he hosts these classes to where he teaches you how to make sneakers from scratch. And so this was the first shoe that I made from scratch.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
I sourced my own materials and everything. This is faux Python because when I was doing this, I was like, I'm not gonna pay for real Python right now because I'm learning. But this was this was my first pair that I did, and the colorway is very clean. One of the compliments I get a lot is on the laces because it's a good contrast. And the
Yes.
funny thing about the laces is the laces were, I don't want to say they were a mistake. They weren't intentional though. So one of the last parts of the sneaker making process is called the lasting process. And when you last the shoe, you have to tie your shoe up tight. And with me having a bunch of shoes, I grabbed some laces that I thought that I would never wear. So I was like, let me grab these, tied them up in the shoe, and once the sole and stuff was on them, I took it off and I looked at them. I was like, those actually look kind of good in the shoe. So I kept them in there, but I don't have necessarily a name for the shoe. I did like brand it with my clothing brand called Till Death, and I could tell a little information about that. But I also
Please.
did I,
Yes.
I did the insole as well. So I've worn these as you can see, but it still got the Nike logo and then the Till Death logo here,
Wow.
as if it was like a real custom. And I did something similar with the other shoe. Now the other shoe is Travis Scott inspired, of course. He did
Whoa.
the he did the fragment low in this colorway. Like I said, I grabbed the faux materials, but he has a low in this colorway, and I
Mm-hmm.
always was like, I felt like the shoe would have been better if it was a high, so I
Yes.
made it a high. And I did the same thing, well, something similar with the insole. Try to take this out. I did a leather insole with my brand's logo. Oh, it's
Ooh,
upside down. Sorry, but if we
there
can
it
get it,
is. I see it.
yeah.
Yep. What's
But
the name of your brand logo again?
so the brand, the clothing brand, which is not it's expanded more than just clothing. I'm calling it my creative studio, but it's called Till Death, right?
Okay.
And it sounds a little morbid when you hear it, but the meaning
Yeah.
behind it more so is basically being genuinely and being true to who you are till you die. So
Yeah.
finding what it is that you love, that you like, leaning into that, working in that passion or whatever it is until you leave this earth. So do what you love to till death. So
Oh, I love it. First of all, you got people in the chat going new merch, new merch, new merch. But hold on before you say anything about that. Please pick up that first shoe. Holy moly. Whoa, look at the colors. Oh my God, look at the reptilian, like you said, python. Oh my God, I'm seeing Nicki Minaj. I'm seeing Beyonce. I see Aaliyah.
and I wear these too. So
Oh, you get all type of props when you walk in the room in that shoe. And then the shoe surgeon.
shoe surgeon, yeah.
Okay, dude. How big is that? Like, damn. Like,
So I feel like I feel like it sounds bigger than it actually was. I took the class over COVID, so it was the virtual class. So I still haven't met him. I didn't take the class in
oh, you
person,
will.
but I that's something I plan on doing.
Oh, it's gonna happen for you. We
Yeah.
already know it. Everybody, we all know it's gonna happen for you because it just feels right to happen for you. But
Yeah.
look how you, first of all, the laces was an accident. They are
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. That's
And
how
what
I looked afterwards. I was like, dang, they kind of look
the
good.
contrast
So,
between that neutral with that vibrant, like what is that color called of the laces?
I don't know. For Bimmy Blue comes to mind, but I know that comes from there was a I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something that it was like a program I was working with, and there was like this color blue, and they called it Bimmy Blue. So I always call it Bimmy Blue.
Oh, it is so pretty with that neutral, the both of those
Yeah.
colors. Oh my God. So when you, okay, that leads me to a question. Okay.
Yeah.
And one, that was so smart to do that Travis Scott one as a
Hmm.
high.
Yeah.
Let me see that again because you're right. We have not seen a high like that in that type of material.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then I tried to do all the details, the fragment logo on the back, the wings logo.
Look, is that reptilian material too in the
So
front?
yeah, this snake skin, python, and then some python here, and it's
That's
all
a pimp
folks.
shoe. That's a pimp. That's a pimp shoe right there. I can so see a suit,
Yeah.
a black suit with that, like a black vest underneath the suit jacket with
Yeah.
the white shirt, like the hat dip, the salt and pepper look. That's like my dad need that shoe, man. My dad need that shoe for real. That's a shoe. Okay, here we go. Quick question.
Yeah.
Because I do have kids that pop in, and I'm glad they do it. That's why I try to keep my mouth clean on here because I'm like, I do have kids that really
Yeah.
do want and see us as inspiration. So,
Mhm.
share a time what you just talked about that you worked on designing a pair of sneakers, and how did you handle the stress? Because people would think that was easy. That
So
that I'm sure that was not that easy.
so it wasn't easy. I wish I had my first. So this was the first pair that I completed. There was one singular shoe I did before working on this, and I keep it as a trophy. But it's not a trophy like it's a trophy of failure, not a trophy of success,
Oh
right? Because
wow.
I learned a lot from that shoe. And it's
I
not
like that.
here. It's actually
I love that.
in my storage. And I hate to use the word failure because
No,
you
I
don't
love
really
that.
fail. You always learn. You learn from your mistakes. So as long as you learn, you don't really fail. But
Mhm.
I just kind of it's a trophy for me, but it was bad. It was bad. But I was so excited about the process
Hmm.
that I was like, all right, done. Let me cut out this next material. Like almost instantly, I was like, all right, this didn't work out.
Okay.
Let me do it again. And so one thing about me, especially when it comes to creating, because
Hmm.
I feel like I live to create. I love creating. That's
I can see
you,
that.
you can catch me with this type of energy at 3 a.m. and
Ah,
I'm
well,
creating.
that's y'all time. Midnight
Yeah,
to about 6 a.m. is most
yeah.
of the creative forces are happening. Yep.
So I'll be up late creating a drawing. Don't like the worst thing about being a creative in a sense and being a parent, husband, and all that is I got I gotta sleep sometime,
Right.
right? And it's like I could do what I gotta do during the day, go to work, help around the house, cook, whatever, help with the
Mhm.
kids.
Mhm.
And I'm like, all right, once everybody go to bed, I either got an allotment of time to do what I gotta do
Yeah.
creatively, and I gotta have a hard stop, or I gotta sacrifice and I'm gonna just be up
Dang.
24 hours plus or something like that.
I mean,
So
Virgil did it.
look, a lot
Virgil
of
did
a
it a
lot of a
lot.
lot of us have. So it's just one of those things to where I could be ready, getting ready to lay down, and I get an idea, and I'd be so excited about the idea, I'll want to get up. But I've kind of like trained myself to
Mhm.
write it down. Let's attack it in the morning, or let's
Yeah.
attack it tomorrow. But
Yeah.
sometimes it comes to me, and I just be like, I gotta go. But to
Wow.
answer the question, because sorry, that's the
No,
ADD
no,
a
no.
little
I
bit.
like that because I have nieces that do that, and
Yeah.
because they're small is looked at as a negative.
Yeah.
And when we punch that in out of them, then when they grow into adults, they want to take medicine to sleep.
Yeah.
They're starting to shut down the creativity. So I'm
Hmm.
glad you're here to say,
Don't do
hey,
that
it's a
ever.
balance. You bring a
Yeah.
balance to it. You can do it. You just have to bring
Hmm.
a balance. But okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead. I get
Yeah.
it.
But to answer the question that I work, design, the pair, and how did I handle the stress? To be honest, it's never stressful. It's
Oh,
never stressful because I like doing it. Like in regards to creating shoes, that's why I've pivoted into the footwear design industry. Um, yeah, that's I love doing that.
yeah,
I love doing that.
yeah,
Content can get a little stressful sometimes, but that's because I put the stress on me because I tell myself I should put something out every day. But some days I don't need to, and some days I just be like, I'm just not going to.
yeah.
But
And it's okay. I'm not going
yeah,
to,
and
and
it's
it's
okay.
okay.
You're right, and it's
Yep.
okay.
And it's okay. The stress I think takes away the passion.
Yeah,
And if you stressed about it, then it's really not passion. Now you're just doing it just to do it.
yeah,
And we'll feel it. We
yeah,
watch you, we'll feel it. We'll be like, I don't know if that person is really into that like that
yeah,
because it just didn't feel like it. But thank you for saying that because again, this is becoming what kids want to do.
yeah.
They want to create custom and they want to be in the content world. But they
Mm-hmm.
also got to realize there is stress that come with it. But it's only stressful when you're not there. You're not
Yeah,
passionate about it.
yeah.
Because with Jays4Dayz, I'm with you, bruh. Like people be like, why you do that? It's like, I like it. Like
I
it's the
love it.
highlight of Sunday for me. Like I get to get dressed up to talk to sneakerheads and sip on my water and meet new people.
Yeah,
It doesn't bother me to do Jays4Dayz because it's my time to
yeah.
be creative with other creative people. I love that. Okay, so wait a minute, hold on. Laura Donna
Mhm.
said, yep, that late night juice, boo.
Look,
Dr. Dirk,
Lord Donna with me.
yeah, Dale, he's on there. He's talking about fire, sneaker, fire, sneaker, fire, and sneaker.
Appreciate that, D.
I love that. And Misfits Radio said with your customs, two
Two
fire
fire
creations, dude.
creations.
Yeah, like
I
okay, you got
appreciate
to
it.
answer this question. They want to know when is the new merch coming out? My Creative Studio or Till Death? When is it
I
coming?
got I got some ideas in mind. The Kicks
Mhm.
Music Art website will probably be up in we're in April and May
There we go.
with some spring designs that are more kicks music art related. With me working, with me trying to push the design studio till death a little more.
Mhm.
That's going to be a lot. There might be some merch with that, but that's going to
Okay.
be a lot of my creative process when
Okay.
I'm designing sneakers or if I'm designing a apparel or something like that.
So we can anticipate to see some. I need to
Yeah,
get me some of your merch. I need to
yeah.
do that. I will order. I'm that one. I will support. I
Well,
will. I will.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I
I
got you
try
on
to
that.
keep it affordable.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
same. Very much the same here. Okay, here we go. It is time for them bonus. Do we have some bonus shoes?
I got I got some bonus shoes.
You know he got some bonus shoes, y'all. Here we go.
All right,
Bam,
so
hit us with it, bruh.
Roach did it earlier. He said Airship King, right?
I
So
feel so bad I didn't get
this this model
Wow.
is a model that I feel like,
Mm,
because I love sneakers and sneaker history, should be talked about more.
yes.
But everybody thinks that the Jordan 1 was Michael Jordan's first shoe, and it wasn't. It was the Airship designed by Bruce Kilgore in 1983.
Woo!
84 is when Jordan got into the league and started his rookie season, and he they already anticipated Jordan joining the Nike team. Um this was back when Nike was just focused on running, or was known for running, and Jordan did not want to be part of Nike at all. He didn't even
Yeah.
want to take the flight. His manager basically called his mama and was like, yo, he don't want to get on the plane. And his mom was like, oh, you gonna take that meeting, you gonna listen to them, you gonna hear what they gotta say, and if it's good, then you gonna take the deal. So
Mm,
like I said,
wow.
Airship, first shoe for Michael Jordan, wore this in his rookie season. Um, Pretty much all 84, almost all 84. And the shoe that got banned was actually the black and red Airship. I don't have it with me today, but
What?
that's the shoe that got banned, not the black and red Jordan 1. The black and red Jordan 1 wasn't even around at the time. But once that shoe got banned, that created good marketing for Nike. So the first shoe they put out was the black and red Jordan 1, and did that commercial to where they said Nike, what is that? The NBA threw these out. No, the NBA banned these, but luckily they can't stop you from wearing them. And that was the campaign for Michael Jordan's first sneaker, his first official, I guess, sneaker as the Jordan 1.
Oh my God. I did
Yeah.
not know it was the airship red,
Yep.
black, and
Black and red
white.
is, if I wish I could post pictures, but I got pictures of him like stretching in the black and red airship and all that before it got thrown out. But yeah, the black and red airship is the official band sneaker. They just use that to for the Jordan 1 as promo.
But you know what? Hey, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because when they auctioned off his shoe, it was an airship sole on that shoe. It didn't have the regular Air Jordan 1 sole on that shoe.
Mm-hmm.
It was an airship sole,
Yep. Yep.
which kind of almost looked like a dunk sole.
Yeah.
Like it
So
was,
the airship sole is considered the pro sole, but it's not like you said, it's not the sole
look
that you see here.
at that. Yep.
It's a little thicker, and it actually has some writing here on the side.
Wow.
But
Yep.
yeah, so that shoe, the airship, I like the airship because of the story. I'm a storyteller, and I love good stories. A good story I'll buy a shoe. For instance, the social status Mac attacks that first released, the silver linings that first released this past summer. I seen them. I wasn't as interested in them, even though I'm a fan of James Whitner, because clearly I got another one of his shoes right here. But
I just
once I seen the visuals, I was like, I gotta get that shoe because the story was so good.
Oh, you talking about that new post you made, the reel you just made with the
Uh,
red, white, and the Nike is has a black, almost like a black trace in it. It's the airship one you
no,
just
I
posted.
know which one you're talking about, but not
Oh,
that one,
okay.
not that one.
Okay.
It's another shoe. But so I pulled these out because I talk too much.
No,
I pulled these
listen.
out
You have
because
encouraged me. I
I
need to
got
get me
these.
a pair of airships, like for
Yeah.
real.
So this pair was limited to 2,300 pairs. Let me put it.
Woo!
So I have 1948 of 2,300. This is an Amami year. Um,
Oh, those just dropped.
no, these were the first Amami years to drop, so they were super limited. They actually have three airships, and I'm gonna show all three.
Yes.
Um, So I got these, which I still haven't worn. I got to get another pair before I could wear them because these are going to, since I got them signed, they're going to go in my signed cases. So I got
Woo!
these.
Wait.
I,
Let me ask you this: are they comfortable?
yeah, they're just like Jordan ones. If you wear Jordan
Okay.
ones, you can wear airship.
Okay. Give
And
us
so I
another
had
one.
here's the other Amam year airship,
That's
which
the
I
one I
have
didn't
two.
hit on. I didn't hit on that one.
Okay, so
Oh,
I have two of these. The other one is signed. I got this one and the other one signed at the same time, but I left that one at storage. But I have this was the first, this was the second, and I told you I love Amama Year. That like that's one of my favorite brands and
yeah.
boutiques.
Yeah.
They I did a little bit of work with them and they gifted me
Uh-uh.
James Whitner. I got to meet James Whitner like twice. We
No,
talked.
you didn't.
Yeah, we talked, and I got to do some work for him that I don't know if I can really speak about, but
Right.
I got to do
Gotcha.
some work for him. But they sent me these for free, so this is technically my first gifted shoe from a big brand, which
Okay, hold
is
on. Here we go. Wait, you know what I'm going. You know where I'm going.
go ahead.
Oh my God, Charles. This brother is killing it in the game. Okay, I'll bring it back down. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Dang.
So these are all three I'm on the air airships. The first one is the only one. Sorry, first one is the only one with Nike Air. The other ones have the logo on the back. I don't know how well you
I
can see it
see it.
because
I
they're
see it.
embossed.
Yeah.
But I have a theory about this one
What?
because I was following the airship really heavy. And I knew this one was going to come out and the orange one came out. And this wasn't slated to be a collab. I feel like they were trying to build hype around the model and hit up James and was like, yo, let's
We
put your
need
name on it
yeah.
and limit it to 2,300 pairs and see what we can do. And the only reason I say that is because Ama Meyer is not a. This is too simple for Ama
Uh-huh.
Meyer. They're going to
Uh-huh.
do nice materials. They're going to have. If you look inside the shoe,
Look at
that's
that.
their A logo all
I
over the
see
shoe.
it.
Like it's the insole is embroidered. Like they live in the fine details, right? And that shoe was too basic just to be a collab. So I was like, they had to hit James up like, look, we gonna throw some money, we gonna throw your name on it, throw some money in your pocket, and that's what it's gonna be. That's my guess. I don't know if that's true. Um, but I
Wow, but you met him.
Yeah, I met him twice, and the second time I met him, we exchanged numbers. I kind of intrigued him with a question. That question was, have you ever thought about designing your own shoe for your own brand? Because well, for his brands, but I was talking about Amamier specifically. But he owns like about six different brands,
Yeah,
and
he's pretty
so
up there.
yeah, he's killing the game. So I asked him because over the summer there was a little bit of like speculation or scandal like behind his name,
Mhm.
and people were talking like, "Oh, Nike gonna drop him," and I was like, "Nike not gonna drop him. He makes too much money for them." But allegations and stuff that
Yeah.
really didn't matter. But I told him, no, I was like, some folks was trying to cancel you. If you got your own shoe, you ain't got to worry about somebody canceling you, because people going, if they love the brand, they gonna buy from you.
He
People
gonna
buy.
I'm surprised he didn't hire you, like,
Listen,
right then and there.
I didn't say he didn't, but I didn't say he did. He he put me
Because
in
I
contact.
would
He
have.
put
I
me in
would have.
contact with some good people. I'll just
Why?
say that.
But you know what? The way you impose that question, you talk to him like he was a human being and
Yeah,
not a celebrity.
yeah. He
And
but
that's
he
the thing.
he don't act like that. He wouldn't let you treat him like that, and if he did, he wouldn't mess with you. Cause when we
I like
met, he was moving chairs, setting up, and all that, and we was like, "Yo, folks want to help out." He's like, "I got this.
I
I could,
got it.
I could
Ain't
serve the
nothing wrong with
community."
me.
He very much has a Virgil energy about him, like how Virgil was for the people, James is for the people. He got a lot going on for the
Wow.
communities that he has stores in. I can't talk too much about it. All
Right.
I can
Right.
say is
Right.
just
Right.
look for North Carolina, Atlanta, Houston, um, South Carolina, I believe. Just y'all keep y'all eyes open for some things. That's all I could say.
Okay. Okay. Because listen, I am writing down notes because I'm learning. I'm in class right now. I'm taking notes. And simply because I'm here to learn as well,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of stuff you're saying I didn't know. And now I need to get me some airships too. Like, that's one of my shoes I'm missing out of my collection.
Yeah, it's
Is
a,
a
it's a
pair
good
of
shoe.
airships.
Yeah,
Oh
it's a good
my
shoe.
God, dude. Like, when I tell you, you are such a blessing right now to this. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody's like, okay, with the sneaker.
Oh,
You got the, what is that,
what's that?
coffee?
Sneaker tee?
A tea, sneaker tea.
Loredana, you funny, bro.
Jordana's really amazing. You just brought the sneaker tea. And I'm so happy that you brought airships on here because nobody ever has.
Yeah,
And we really do need to know who's behind it, the intention why, and what is the history behind the shoe.
yeah.
Wow, very good freaking showcase. Wait a minute, what Lizzo at? Because you was a oh my God moment. Like,
I don't know
everybody
how much.
needs.
I don't know how much time I'm allotted. I got a couple more I could show and tell some stories.
Listen, we can go all night up in this mug. So you got probably room for at least two more. How about
I
that?
got you.
Okay,
I'll
okay,
make
here
them
we go.
quick.
Look,
I,
look,
I I'm gonna
wifey
squeeze in.
laughing at
I'm gonna
you.
squeeze in three. I'm gonna squeeze
Wifey
in three.
laughing at you.
Cause I talk too much. That's why. But I'm gonna squeeze in three
Okay,
only because two of them kind of tie in, and then one is the Holy Grail. All
let's see
right.
it. Let's see it.
So I made a post about this shoe. This was the shoe you were referencing earlier, right?
That's the shoe. Okay, wait,
Yeah.
let me
So
polo
the
you out. Whoa.
yes,
My husband need those. Those will
yeah.
look real good on him. For real.
They
Those are nice.
So I made a post calling out the brand. This brand is out of New York. They're called Awake. They're a clothing and boutique. Well, they're a boutique, much like I'm a Year, clothes, sneakers, and all that. So I seen these last year, and there's a blue colorway and this red colorway. So this was the first to drop.
Look at
I
that shoe,
wanted the
David.
shoe. Say it again.
I said, look at that shoe, David. I know he watching. I got to give my husband that shoe.
Yeah, so and the laces don't come like this. This was the age laces that came with the Amama years, but I wanted this shoe so bad. I had FOMO before it even came out. I was like, I'm gonna pull something big and I'm gonna see if they bite. So I called them out like weeks before the shoe even came out. I was like, yo, Awake New York, I'm the airship king. You need to send me a pair, X, Y, and Z. And I just had all my friends, family, whoever would at them under it. And so I got two company reached to. individuals reached out to me. One was the owner of Awake, but one was the owner of another brand that also got an airship. And he I feel like he reached out to me because I also tagged his sneaker
Mm.
in that video. So when I was calling them out, I was like, "What y'all need to see? Y'all need
Uh,
to see signed airships." Boom! I pulled out my signed airships. I was like, "Y'all need to see other collabs, other boutiques." Like I was kind of like talking my ish, and like I said, they hit me up and they sent these to me as well.
wow.
So I end up getting these, but I got a message from
Wait, wait, wait,
another,
wait,
like
wait.
I
Put that
said.
sneaker back up there. Put that back up there. Ooh, you got to show me that sneaker because I didn't. I missed
So
the early the early release on sneakers app for that shoe. I missed it.
yeah. So I love the
Oh
embroidered A
my
logo they put up there, but yeah. So I kind of did a little more with these because they don't come. This isn't a lace lock. It's a hang tag. But
Whoa,
I have two pairs of these, so I turned them into lace locks for each shoe.
that's dope, man. That's
So
dope. That
yeah.
is dope.
So
Wait a
when
minute, have those dropped yet? Have they
yeah,
dropped yet?
these drop.
We can't get a pair, can we?
You might, depending on where you look, I could give you some places that might still have them.
Please, please.
Yeah.
So you got them for free.
Yes. So I got these sent to me, and then another store owner hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, if they don't got you, I got you." Right. From that post that I made when I was hollering at this brand Awake, they was like, if they don't got you, I got you, right? And so that store owner, it like I said, he already had an airship, and it's this airship right here.
Wow.
And I did an interview with him recently, but his name is Matt Michael. He's the owner of Corporate.
Oh, I love
Um,
those.
and this was his shoe. This came out this past summer, and this was another shoe that I kind of had that FOMO. I got these from Goat early, because I wanted to ensure that I got them. But Matt, excuse
Oh,
me, Tom Michael is the owner
got
of
them.
Corporate, and I end up getting these, and I got an interview coming out with him soon. I got one more interview to drop before I drop his, but he hit me up, and like I got his number, like we be talking like that's my boy. But he was like, "Yo, if you
Pull them back up, bro. The chat's going crazy
sorry,
over
my
there.
bad."
They
So
got them
he got
on the
his
back.
logo embroidered over here.
Oh,
Their tagline is corporate got 'em, and just like on sneakers, you get the got 'em once you get them. So,
yes.
but yeah,
But that color though, Gregory, I'm with you. That Tiffany blue is muy fuego.
yeah. So it comes
Oh,
with like this is
shut up.
the paper that come inside. Um,
Which is so Greek because that isn't that the timeline? Like, isn't that the balance of the scales?
yeah.
What was
So
that?
this is I forgot who this was, but
Yeah.
the queen basically she's in Cincinnati. Well, that's where he's from, but it's a statue in Cincinnati that this is based off of. I'm not even gonna lie, he might drop another airship. I got to see some of the samples he did before releasing this one. He got some things. So if they give him another airship, they're gonna be fired.
Matt, his
That's
name
all I
is
can
Matt
say.
Tommy Michael.
Matt Tom and Michael, yeah.
Tommy Michael. Oh
Yep.
my God. Look at this. Scales, period,
No
of,
justice.
period, justice.
Facts.
Wait a minute. Those are so sweet. Keep giving it to us. Let us see the inside, the soul, all
Oh
of it.
yeah, so let me see. So they do come with a set of the Tiffany blue laces. So on the inside, so this I gotta pull out the other shoe, but this is for the city, and it got his signature in here.
No.
Um Under each tongue, it says well, which one? This one. He said we did it all. I can't, it's not picking up, but it's under the tongue
Oh,
tag. He said we did it
wow.
all, and that was, I learned this from my interview, but that was to his friend that passed away. His friend kept
Oh,
telling him like, "Go push, keep pushing. You got it." Because he opened his store at 22, at the age of 22, and he said his first 3 years were bad. He got into debt and all this stuff. You guys could see it whenever I posted, but Aubrey kept pushing him. And on the other shoe is to his
we
dad.
need that one to push us. We need that one.
Yeah. And so the other shoe had the message under it to his dad.
Let me
It
look him up.
says
I'm about to look up his face. Matt
Tama
Thomas.
Michael.
Okay.
But it says
Wow.
love you. Oh yeah, love you Larry, which is his dad. So love
Wow.
you
Let me come
Larry.
back to the studio. Let me see that. Let me see. Pull it back up, bro. Let me see.
It's kind of tough because of the
Okay.
right, but it's right under the tongue. It says love you Larry.
Love you, Larry, which is his dad.
That was his dad. Yeah.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
you are working with him.
Like I'm in contact. I'm not working with him. I've been in contact with him. We like he has one of those inviting like spirits that he'll talk to you like a normal person. I'm like, dang, like you so down to earth. But like we exchanged numbers, we text, like I sent him some stuff. He replied, like we boys. He followed me, I follow him. Like it's kind of dope. So
Oh my God, what you mean it's kind of dope? It is what you are paving yourself to be in. Like you doing all this bad and great and exhausting work. You know what I'm saying? Like you putting in the time. Why?
yeah,
This has to be for you. Oh my
yeah.
God, hold on. I am not gonna let my computer die. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my God, because this is so awesome.
All
Like,
right.
dang. So hold on. Let me do this right quick. Hold on. Wow, I'm in the studio late tonight. I'm in the studio. Okay, so with that being said, what is it that you want to tell the young folks because you're doing so much work?
So
You
my
got
message,
like,
my
huh?
message,
Send the message to the kids. Send
yeah.
it.
So my message, and I guess my motivation and inspiration for the year is shoot your shot. I've been telling my wife, I tell my wife, I tell my boy Jay Will that's with me, like everybody that is in my circle that's doing like content or just talk to me. I tell them like I haven't missed any shots this year.
Mm,
And they might not all be slam dunks. They might not all be. I might get that rebound and lay it up, but I have not missed no shots. So everybody that I've aspired to talk to so far, I've kind of talked to people I've reached out to. I've connected with people that I
praise
thought
God.
would be unreachable for me. I've reached and had real connection.
I can
Like
feel
it's been one of those years, and it really just before even a year, I came into the year with a certain mindset, and I started the year off saying that my mantra is relationships and collaborations. Like
mm,
I want everybody to win, so I'm gonna work with everybody. I don't care what it is you do, whatever's going on. Let's work together, basically. Um, and so with that mindset, I feel like I've had a lot of opportunities come my way.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
manifesting them.
just shoot your shot, guys. Like if it's something you want to do, just focus on doing that. Don't tell yourself it's impossible. Don't tell yourself you can't do it because it's you. Don't tell like I used to have them same thoughts. Like I'm not such and such. One, stop comparing yourself because you ain't supposed to be that person. You're supposed to be you.
Some
And
different.
two,
Yeah.
and two, don't put limitations on what you can do. I've put myself in situations where I might have jazzed up a skill that I may have had, and I had to double down on that. I had to double down on that, and I was able to do it because it's like if I say I could do something, I know I can do it. I
Yeah.
just gotta figure out how, but I'll
Yeah.
always be able to do it. So like
Yeah.
I said, I might have jazzed something up, but it put me in a position to really like work in that space or that field. So with me me fabricating a little or stretching the imagination of what it is I could do, I actually learned how to do it, and I learned how to do it faster, better, and it's
Wow.
given me a lot of opportunities from that.
Yeah. Listen, what came to mind while you were talking was they said you couldn't do it and you showed them you could.
It could, yeah.
You are literally showing the ones who have not been in your corner. Don't mess with this one right here. Cause if
Yeah.
you tell me I can't, now I
I'm gonna
gotta
tell you
show
I
you
can.
I can.
That
Oh my
yeah.
God. Give him all right. You know I'm about to do it. You know I'm about to do it. Give my dude a round of applause because not only did he showcase, but you built me up too, man. You built everybody up in this chat, man, right now. Like you built everybody up who is here tonight because you're right. We do need to shoot our shot. We do need to understand that. Let's see if that can happen. So listen, I was extremely intimidated by you. I got to be transparent right now because I see how hard you work. Like I see the connections you're making. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, God, the worst that can happen is he could just tell me, "No, fam, I'm good." Because I've had
Yeah.
that happen before, and I'm like, "You just wait. When I get up there, I'm gonna shoot you another invitation. I'm still gonna
Yeah.
invite you, even though you shot me down." And when you were like, "Sure, sis," I mean, yeah, the timing is great. Let's do it. I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, he's coming on." But you're right. It took me to really encourage myself to say, I'm gonna shoot my shot with him.
Shoot your
I know he
shot.
up there. And I know he's talked to people, he's been in a space with those people. But because I am so influenced by you, I was like, hopefully he says yes. And look, your own advice, like it penetrates. It
You
really does help us who are really trying to see the goal at the end. So thank
yeah.
you. Like for real, thank you so much. Like you
You
came
welcome.
in here and slammed that showcase, man.
Yeah. One thing
Yeah.
I would tell anybody that's listening right now,
Hmm.
you are on equal playing ground with everybody else. It don't matter the number of followers, views, or whatever. Like there's a level of equal playing ground because you might know something that they don't, and vice versa. So with me, like my 50,000 followers that I have on TikTok, to me, I was about to say don't mean nothing. It does mean something. I appreciate them,
Hmm.
but that a lot of people kind of put me in like semi celebrity
You
category or
are.
something like that, and
Sorry.
I'm like, I'm not. I'm far from it. Like, cause if you go to Instagram, I got what 2,100 followers, so
I ain't even
I
look.
look
I
like
just
everybody else, and
yeah.
that's the thing is like I've never let my followers kind of be like,
Your
oh
identity.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Your identity.
yeah, and especially with TikTok potentially going away, I'm gonna be a 2,000 follower guy versus a so.
Yeah, but you
But
know what? And that's the reason why you're growing because of how you see yourself. That's why I told you, Virgil,
yeah,
you and his spirit are so connected, whereas he still looked at himself as that dude from
that
Chicago.
guy, yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying? Like the suburbs. Like he was that same dude.
yeah, and see
And
that's what I like about the guys that kind of inspired me, especially design wise. So I would say, of course, Virgil, um, James Whitner.
mhm.
I met Kirby Jean Raymond recently. I would have showed off that shoe, but that's in storage too. But these guys talk to you, and Matt Tom Michael. These guys talk to you like you're at their level or like you're up there with them, and I respect that because they're for the people, they're for the community. And with me, like I said, I emulate, like I steal,
Yeah,
right? I steal what I see and make it my own, right?
yeah,
Those that inspire me all have a very similar personality, and I guess I adopt that. Or I've always kind of been like, I downplayed myself to an extent, but
yeah. Hmm.
I've always kind of been there
Same.
to where it's like I'm just me. I'm trying to do
Yeah.
what I love, and hopefully it pay me well.
Oh, it
So that's
is.
it.
Oh, it is. And hey, listen, I'm gonna be praying for you
Thank
to
you.
continue on, and I hope and pray that all your dreams and your wishes become true. Because,
Thank you.
dude,
Thank you.
you really do deserve it. You really are doing the work. You're doing
Thank
the
you.
work. And just like, I mean, Martin Luther King, he used to preach that all the time. Nothing goes like blind.
Hmm.
You put all your sweat, your tears in it, your blood in it, your passion, your sleep. You can only expect nothing but good things to come your way, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Like,
I
you are
appreciate it. Thanks for
definitely,
having me.
oh my God. Okay, so listen, I will be
Yeah.
texting you and
Yeah.
sliding in the DMs again. Look at Lord down
I
like,
got
yeah,
you.
he deserves it all. When TG comes to town, we headed y'all way. And
Yeah.
we gonna do that photo shoot. And when I meet you, I might cry. Just know that I might shed a tear because of the energy and the words are very great to hear. Because you never know what people are going through. You
Yeah.
never know
That's a
what
fact.
people are mentally being challenged with, and to hear that is comforting. It
Yeah.
is. So I appreciate you.
I'm
Okay,
just
Lord
happy I could help.
yeah. Look at okay. Wifey. Thank you, wifey. You held it down in the chat. And hey, listen, behind every good man is a good damn woman. So shout out to Boom Sis in the building, baby. Everybody give Boom Sis a round of applause because she holding you down.
Yeah.
Holding you down. She love her some you. And she
She
ain't leaving that. She
I
with
I
that.
I gotta give her some props. And I don't
Look,
know
look,
if
look. Here she go. Period. Period. Give
I
her her
gotta give her
props.
I gotta give her props because she seen me do a lot of stuff. Like with me being a creative, I've done clothes. I've done uh art, like fine arts. I was doing visual arts for a while. I've jumped in a lot of different things in the creative space. When I started doing this, she was like, I think you got something with this. Like I think you really got something. And so that really, it meant a lot to me because it's kind of been like, okay, I've seen you do this, I've seen you do that, like, but is he gonna take it serious? But when she seen how serious I was, that acknowledgement and that affirmation that kind of like reaffirmed me, like, all right, boom, I got it, I'm gonna keep going. Like, and that's part of my driving force. That's why I gotta make it.
Look,
So
I don't want to cry right now. Like, stop that. I do not want to cry on Jays4Dayz. I remember Jays4Dayz, but I feel that. I feel them words. You love her, and I feel them words, sis,
yeah.
sis and bruh. Like, y'all gonna. That's gonna be it, and I'm gonna be sitting there like, what the y'all ready? Y'all up
Yeah,
there? Because you're right. We do need our partners. We need our spouses to be there and go, do it.
you got it.
Do it.
Yeah.
You got it. And Bloom, sis, I hope to meet her. When we do the
Yeah.
photo shoot, will you bring her?
Yeah. She does a lot of amazing things. Like Bloom Sis is her brand. It's a
Okay. She on
collective.
Instagram?
Yep.
I need to follow
Bloom
her. I'm
Sis.
looking her up
Yep.
right now. Right now. Bloom, sis.
But yeah, that's her.
Everybody go to your Instagram and follow Bloom Sis. Okay, wait a minute. There she go right there. That's her right there, right?
Yep. Yep. That's
Right.
it.
A space for women to heal and flourish. Oh, yes. 101 affirmations.
Oh
Why
yeah.
haven't I been following her to begin with? Okay, Bloom, sis. You got a
Yes.
new follower. Everybody go to Instagram and follow her. This is a positive page.
Yeah. Please follow her. I'd
And we're going
appreciate
to
it.
end on
Thank
her
you.
note. Watch this. Here we go.
Yep. That's
I
all. This is
am.
about her.
I am deserving of all the love, success, and happiness in the world.
There you go.
I am. Y'all, man, make sure, please, wait, first of all, tell them where they can find you, bruh. Tell them where they can find you and where we need to follow you at. Go
All right,
ahead.
guys. Y'all can check me out on Instagram, YouTube. Well, I'm doing more on YouTube now, but Instagram, TikTok,
Oh,
YouTube at Kicks
okay.
Music Art. Um, and I think my Twitter is, well, I don't be on Twitter, so don't even worry about that. Kicks Music Art on all platforms pretty much. And Threads too, but I don't really be on Threads. But y'all could just catch me out and about, man.
Okay.
I just be around.
I got you. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to July. Oh my
Okay.
God. With that being said, man, thank you for kicking off Jays4Dayz for April. Trey
No
D is
problem.
next Sunday. Let's see what you bringing, Trey D. Because man,
Yeah.
he said
That's
yeah.
that's my guy. That's my guy. Yeah.
Kicks Music Art has hit the flavor for the month of April in a real good way. All right, but here we go. Jays4Dayz on Sunday. And it is a wrap, man. Y'all have a good
Peace
night,
out,
man. Thank
y'all. I'll
y'all
see
for
y'all.
tuning in. Peace out, everybody. Take that sip. Bye, y'all.